So good morning, sir. My topic is a case comment on Sehgal School of Competition versus Dalbir Singh. So we all know that the coaching institute or the business for the coaching institute is rising a lot. With the rising trend for people opting for various coachings, we have seen that coaching institutes are resorting to a lot of unfair trade practices, like they are just mending the terms and conditions which the students are forced to sign during the admission. So, sir, this is a landmark case of that direction. So before starting, I would like to tell that I am Murli Manohar Pandey and I am an intern at ubAdvocate under the guidance of Sir Prakash, advocate on record in Supreme Court of India. So, sir, firstly, I would like to explain the facts of the case. So, the case is the Sehgal School of Competition versus Dalbir Singh. It is a 2009 case, and it was basically a consumer protection case. So, there are two parties. One is Sehgal School of Competition, and another one is Dalbir Singh. The Sehgal School of Competition is the appellant, and he's the respondent, Dalbir Singh. So, the facts is like that. There is a coaching which is very much famous for coaching for the entrance exam of the engineering stream, like IIT exams. But the respondent here in this case is a medical aspirant. He wants to get admission through NEET exam. So, although the coaching has reputation for engineering entrances, the respondent takes into the admission in that coaching, and after that he paid the sum demanded in three installments for the whole 2 year course. Firstly, in May 2005 he paid half amount, then in July and October 2005 he paid the remaining half amount in two installments. So the amount was paid for 2 years at once. But after the end of 1 year, he realized that the services or the quality of education that was provided to him was not up to the mark. The engineering students were given priority over the medical students. So he also decided to quit the institute and demanded half the amount, that is 18,734 rupees back, because he said that I am not satisfied with the services that the coaching is providing, so give me my money back. But the coaching refused. With this, the respondent filed the case in the district forum. District forum held that the coaching is involved in unfair trade practices and they have to refund the half of the amount to the Dalbir Singh. Further, aggrieved by the decision of the district forum, Sehgal School of Competition appealed the judgment in state commission. State commission also held the same view as held by the district commission. Then later this case was appealed in the national commission. Now we will try to look on forward what are the contentions raised by the Sehgal School of Competition in the National Commission. So there were three contentions and one case laws which was relied upon. The contention one was that it was a voluntary withdrawal from the institute and it is not deficiency of services. Furthermore, the institute has shown the excellent results and the claim that services were not up to the mark is wrong. This was the first contention. Second contention was that it was the condition that was laid down in the prospectus that you cannot transfer or demand the fees back after you enroll. So this Dalbir Singh has signed those conditions. So how is it right at this point that the contractual obligations are violated? So this is second contention. Third contention being, can an institution deny refund fee to the student who has already paid to this fee to the course, or does it involve unfair trade practices or not? This was a third condition. Furthermore, the coaching institute relied on a very prominent case, that was Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital Chandigarh versus Miss Gunita Work, in which it was held that the prospectus, anything written in the prospectus is outside the purview of the Consumer Protection Act. This was a very prominent case on which the coaching relied. Furthermore, the court held the following views. The court held that the court stated that the appellant's condition that non-refundability was biased and in favor of petitioner and against the principle and tenets of the natural justice and equity. So this was the first thing which was held. Furthermore, the court relied on the judgment of Nipur Nagar versus Symbiosis Institute of International Business, in which it was held that the institute was unfair and unjust in retaining the tuition fees of rupees 1 lakh even after the student withdrew from the institute. This is the case on which the court relied. Third point that was put forward by the court was that the collection of total fees by the institute was an unjust and unfair trade practices, and the state commission's decision was upheld. Fourth point was about the homeopathic medical college case, and the court said that it is a 13 years old case and the subsequent judgment has already overturned or already held that the fees collected for the total duration of the course in advance is unjust. So all in all, what we can conclude is National Commission held that the petition was the court held that the judgment in favor of Dalbir Singh and the petition was dismissed. This is the decision or judgment of the court. Furthermore, we can analyze what is the significance, what is the importance of this case. We can understand the importance of this case from the fact that it is cited 38 times now. Sir, we need to just realize if this case has been cited 38 times after its pronouncement, we can understand the importance of this particular judgment, how important it is. According to an ASSOCHAM report, it was held that the coaching institute or the market of coaching institute was rupees 1.54 lakh crore in 2013, which was further increased or rise to 2.6 lakh crore by the end of 2015. From this very fact, we can conclude that amount of money involved, amount of hopes, amount of aspiration, amount of people's money involved in the coaching. So this case is a landmark case because it provides a roadmap as to how the coaching institutes are not just supposed to look to the people as a money making machines, but to consider them as their students and humans. So with this, I would like to conclude my presentation and thank you so much.